Just waiting on it to see who all get on. I want to get with it, but I just got to get a few more people on before I talk about everything, man. But hey, so far, Deion giving everybody what they want, man. Everybody. I know if y'all checking him out, I'm checking him out. We locking in on him. Hey, I'm gonna let a few more get in, and then we'll ride out. We'll get down with it. But XFL right now, that's what it is. XFL doing pretty good, y'all. I don't know if y'all tuning in, but it's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. Hey, I got okay. Let's get with it. Let's get with it. Hey, so I'm loving everything Deion doing. I hope y'all checking him out, man, and looking at everything. I know everybody be sending me a lot of stuff saying, hey, what about the defensive linemen? What about the offensive linemen? Well, if y'all look at it, yeah. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's me. That's me. Hey, if y'all look at it, Coach Prime got the number one recruit transfer class. The number one. He got a bunch of DNs, a few. Now I think he really got like three. Jackson State, three straight bowls. What you say? I think they did good. They just never could finish it off. Now that first game they got blue eye. Um, the next Celebration Bowl they could have won and they should have won, but they didn't. And then you got this year. That team still should roll. That team still should roll. But look, I believe Colorado gonna win 8 games or more. I know it sounds crazy, but look here. TCU was 5-7 in 21. But now them boys just went to the chip. Now nobody would have never thought that they was going to the chip. Now I know in that Michigan game, the refs kind of bust that open and gave that to the refs. Oh, you got 10? I'll take 10. Now I want 10. I definitely want 10. I want him to take off. Now I hope right out the gate we knock out TCU. Next game is what? Nebraska. I hope they knock them out too. And then I know it's Colorado State. That should be an easy win. Yeah. That should be an easy win. And then I think they got USC coming in. Now I don't know how the USC game gonna go. Yeah. Yeah, they did. They did get beat bad. They did get beat bad. But hopefully they can take over. Hopefully with this squad that they have now. Listen, he's gotten about, I want to say 6, 7, 8, 9 linemen on offense. Well, at least 6 on offense. And they got about a good 7, 8 on defense. Oh yeah. The Utah game gonna be you know we got a couple Polk County boys. That almost gonna be like a little Polk County game. We got the running back he was a true freshman this past year. He played at Utah and he got some he got some good games. He actually started about 2 games. And then we got a DB over there at Utah. And then we got a wide receiver just committed. But yeah, the Utah game gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough, hands down. Like out of all the games, Utah should be the hardest. No, he ain't committed yet. He's still retweeting. Hooks ain't signed with nobody yet. He retweeted the other day Western Michigan. He retweeted Ole Miss. He retweeted a lot of schools. But think about it. If you're not gonna stay at Jackson State, your next best move is to go with Coach Prime. If I'm Hooks, I'm going with Coach Prime. Me and Shador already got a connection. I know him, he know me. He could stay there too. But if he was gonna stay, I don't think he would entertain all of them right now. If he was gonna stay at Jackson State, I wouldn't entertain all the offers. Because if I keep getting all these offers and all these big time schools, like Ole Miss gave him an offer. That's with Lane Kiffin. I would play with Lane Kiffin. Do Prime want him? I would assume he would. The boy's 6'5". He's 6'5". Who gonna stop him? Who can stop him? That's what I'm saying. He'll be up. He'll be up. I would get Shane Hooks in a heartbeat. Period. He would be my guy. He would be my guy. But the reason why I believe Colorado gonna win, y'all, is because they reloaded. Them boys got about 40-something new guys. And then y'all gotta count, it is guys on his team who already started. Even though they was on the 111 team, that's still a Pac-5 school. So that means those players could have went anywhere. What? That's how he was doing in the game? Because I don't know. He was out there in the his highlights, he was balling. His highlights, he was balling. But those are highlights. You gonna show your main top plays. But in the highlights, he was balling, man. I like him. But y'all know it's still more players to come. It's still more players to come. Like, once this spring hit, it's gonna be guys at Florida State, guys at Louisville, guys at all these schools that got new guys. So let's say Auburn. Let's say Auburn is a number 2 guy that can start for Auburn, but coach don't want to play him for some reason. Well, he off and he want to come with us. Let's say some guys at University of Florida, now that they already got the boy from University of Florida, he calling back telling the boys, hey, man, Colorado the spot. Boy, you need to transfer. So that's going to help too. That'll help too. And you really can't stop Coach Prime, man. He got everything going for him. He's selling the program day in and day out. I'm talking about always on. Nah, I don't, yeah, hold up. They do. Now, on offense, now, I know the offense at wide receivers. Now, I believe they could use a few more running backs. I know they got the boy, now, the wide receiver spot, they good. Now, Hooks will be an extra dangerous piece. But they got a lot of wide receivers. And then they just brought Weaver. He like 6'2". Then you got Jordan Tyson. He like 6'2". So them some actually big size wide receivers that can go get it. Then you got your small wide receivers like Jimmy Horn. Then plus you got the true freshman wide receivers coming in. And at wide out, you can kind of get out there and do your thing. And then Jimmy Horn going to tear him up at kick return. That's good. That's them good stats right there. And again, he had 6'5", so he killing them. He killing them at 6'5". And then check this out though. If Coach Prime makes sure that defensive line and offensive line set, man, it's a wrap. It is a wrap. I know some of the defense. I know they say right now they got that DN they got named Shane that came from Durmont. He did good. They say he out there in the drills. He lifting hard. He doing everything that they asked for. But when the pads come on, what we got on March the 19th, you probably get 3 or 4 days before you can wear the pads. And then that'll be good too. So we finna see everything. Right. He do. But he still could commit. He still could commit. What's up, boy? Get him out. Yeah, get him out. Get him out. No, get him out. Can you get him? No. All right, I'll get him. Good, that's a good day. Who you talking to? My kids want to try to get on. I don't know why they want to get on. Hey, yeah, so... yeah, these my 2 boys right there. That's my son Braden. That's my son Jackson. But if we get the defensive line set, it's a wrap. Nobody can stop Colorado. If he He can get because he only looked like he only really got appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We only really got one D tackle that came in. We actually need some more D tackles on the defensive side. Now, offensive side, he got some JUCO boys, so they got playing time. He got the boy from Florida, that's some playing time. He brought Tyler Brown over, that's some playing time. And then he got about 3 linemen from Colorado that actually played. So you really sitting pretty decent, but you probably want at least 10 in total so you can have a good 2 deep. But the wide receivers and DBs, we set. We got the quarterback, we set. So it's pretty much a wrap. It's pretty much a wrap with that. Wide receiver and DBs, we set. You really can't get no more than that unless you bring in. Now y'all know who I wish Coach Prime would go look at, but he might have too much drama on him. Algie Hall, the boy that committed to Alabama, then he went to Texas, and now he's looking for a place to stay. He got 3 years left. I might do a video on that. I think Algie Hall would be good. Cause that boy bad. That I'm talking about. He right here from the area too, and that boy balled. I liked him when he was in high school. I actually liked him in the spring game when he was at Alabama. When he went up there as a true freshman, that boy got off. And I actually thought he was gonna play, and I get it. Yeah, exactly. I thought he was gonna get off at Alabama, but I guess they was too. Matter of fact, he could have if he wouldn't have dropped the balls in that championship game. That first game Georgia won. Yep. If he would have came in and caught them balls, he'll be at Alabama right now. That was his only downfall. Those drops, I think, really kind of just threw him over the edge. And then, everybody hyping him up. He good, but that hype, I think that hype tear you down. That hype will tear you down. But pretty much at wide receivers and DBs, they sit at Jackson State unless like he gets some players he know, like the Shane Hooks. But you really can't add no more than what he already have, because they killing the game already. They killing it. There's nowhere around it. They killing it already. I had to see what that boy doing. Yeah. They say the lineman that transferred from Florida, that's already there. They say he getting off. So, and I know he had to he had hurt himself at Florida, and he rehabbed. So, but I guess he good now. So that's looking good for him. But Colorado got a squad, y'all. You right? That's it. If you can ball, you can ball. I don't know if you're referring to Algie Hall. I hope it does. I hope it does, because on the offensive side, they ain't gonna be able to really stop us. On offense, they can't stop Coach Prime. He got look. He got 2 wide receivers coming back from Colorado. That's good. That Montana Craig boy and Jordan Tyson. I think Jordan Tyson rehabbing, but he nice. Then you got the Xavier Weaver. You got Jimmy Horn. That's 4 wide receivers. You got Travis Hunter. That's 5. Then you got the tight end, that's 6. Then you got the backup tight end, that's 7. He coming from Iowa. So no matter how you slice that pie, the offense set. And honestly, what, son? You can't do all that. And honestly, he got a line. He got 3 guys. He got 3 guys on the offensive line that played last year, that started. It started, I think, at least 6 games. So that's 3 from last year. He brought his own starter over, Tyler Brown. And then, like I said, he got that Florida lineman. That's 5 linemen right there. That's your starting 5. So you got power 5 starting boys ready. So really, if we go just look at the first team on offense, now his defense, I don't know about all the linebackers and all that. But I know the secondary on point. I know the defensive line on point. I ain't checking him out. I know somebody else asked me that. What's up? What's up? What up? Yeah, I haven't checked out the Wiggins. I haven't. I just when I look at I be trying to look at their stats, and if the stats got off to me, then I research it and do more on them. But if they stats don't catch me, now not saying I looked at Wiggins because I ain't really spot Wiggins like that, but I'm gonna check Wiggins. I check Wiggins out later tonight. I check him out later tonight. But his star lineup on offense looks like it could compete with anybody. You got Shador, top notch. He's basically gonna be a first round pick. If they don't hate on Shador, he'll go first round. If they don't hate on him, he gonna get Coach Prime the next 2 years. If they don't hate on him, he'll go first round. It looked like the starting line should be good, but we'll see during the spring. But check this out. Coach Prime gonna be hollering at people anyway. So if the line ain't what he want, he still got time to get some. What's up, girl? What up, girl? If Coach Prime don't get who he if the line ain't how it need to be now, when May come and all them transfers come, he'll end up picking some more linemen. What's up, girl? What up? What up? He'll end up getting more linemen. So we gonna be set, man. And look, y'all gotta think about it. His first season, they caught him off guard at Jackson State because we was coming off of COVID. So the SWAC said, well, we ain't gonna play during COVID, which was 2020. We'll play the spring of 21. Well, he needed that because he started off 5. I'll do that. I'll do that tonight. I'll check out his brother tonight. You talking about Wiggins, right? I check him out tonight, and then I just research and find everything on him. What, boy? What you got on your face? Ugh. Happy birthday, girl. Hey, so yeah, I'll check him out, but they offense is set. Now defensive line at Colorado looks good. They got a bunch of DNs. You welcome. They got a bunch of DNs. They got a bunch of and DNs could move to D tackle, but they only got one D tackle. So I'm pretty sure Coach Prime gonna be looking for more D tackles. He got to. It's a must. Like, why wouldn't you get more D tackles? You need to stock it up. Now, I don't know how the D tackles did at Colorado that stand, but I know it got to be a bunch of guys that stayed that can play. And if you could play, like you said, if you can ball, you can ball. Hopefully, he got some ballers on there. Yeah, they do. They do. But if they can keep that rotation with the offensive line going, I mean the defensive line going and on attack mode, because they got the ends to come off the edge. They just gotta have some D tackles to make that penetration. Because the secondary, they got enough DBs to rotate them in. They got enough DBs to have 2 deep and go with it. They got enough DBs that go with it. Now, I don't know what y'all think, but I actually think Travis Hunter is better at wide receiver. Just from everything I see, I think that boy better at wide receiver. But he did have a pick 6. But on offense, he just was so smooth, man. On offense, the boy smooth. If I'm Coach Prime, I know Coach Prime say he real talented and he'll shine. Oh, my son hold on, y'all. My son trying to get up out of here. Go ahead. You going? All right, get up. Get up out of there. Hey, Bree. He coming to you. So, yeah, exactly. I think he loved it. When you look at all his highlights, man, he balled that wide receiver in high school. Even when I saw him in all his highlight clips, he played DB and he did good, but man, he shined that wide receiver. I'm talking about, y'all seen the play where he jumped over like 2 dudes and grabbed it in high school. Everything he looks like he loved wide receiver. And if he could, but I think wide receiver is money. Man. I think wide receiver, that boy money spot. Cause look at it. When he was in the celebration bowl, y'all see who they threw it to? They said, hey, we need this touchdown. Who we throwing it to? Travis Hunter. Who else? Who else to throw it to but Travis Hunter? So at the end of the day, I think Travis Hunter gonna be that guy. I think Travis Hunter, and y'all know, words are powerful. My boy walked past the Heisman and said, hey, I'm gonna get me one of them. And then he said, it's a few boys on the team that can get a Heisman. Yeah, he did. He did. He brought, hey, that was the number one. I think Travis Hunter was really the starting factor of it. And that's basically, you got him locked in. He not afraid of any moment. That boy ready. And then check this out. Y'all know he ain't like no other freshman. Man, the man, yeah. He ain't like no other freshman because his outside life, he already got a girl that he want to marry. I see y'all. He already got a girl that he want to marry. And he already locked in with her. Most young players, man, they out trying to ball. They at the club. They getting all the love. They trying to smash everything they can smash. I ain't mean to say it that way, but that's just what it is. They trying to get all they can get. But this boy seemed like he focused, man. And then they also say that he studied film like a champion. So Coach Prime telling him, hey, man, I want to teach you how I was taught. I want to show you that you can get it how I can get it. And he keep telling everybody he got it like that, like he better than him at that age. So if he's better than him, maybe he can get a Hall of Fame jacket. I know that's early, but I'm saying maybe he can get a Hall of Fame jacket as a wide receiver versus getting a... Yeah, exactly. If he already saying he want to be a good husband, bro, he already showing it. He locked in with the girl. And on campus at Jackson State and Colorado, everybody want to know who he is so he can have who he want. Like, status-wise, he can get what he wants, so it's game on. But he chose her, so that's a blessing for him and her. So now he ain't got to stress about who in his circle, who really for him, who ain't for him. He got a girl. He could lock in with her. He could focus on ball. He could focus on school. And then he could go first round. Y'all know Coach Prime really probably got right now, off that first round status, Travis Hunter can go first round. I believe Shador can go first round. Them two right out the gate. And then you got Kermani coming, and he right here in the area locally with us as well. Now, me too. Kermani, now listen, y'all, Kermani got off. Now, Kermani was the opposite of Travis Hunter. Kermani played wide receiver his sophomore year, but Jimmy Horn already. I know he gonna take off. Now, could he go first round? He'll have to kill it. He'll have to kill it. Like he have to take back some kick returns and catch a bunch of balls just blazing on people. Now, I know he going to give him a good 40. He going to give him probably a 4-3 out the gate. So, shoot, Jimmy ball like that, he could. If not, they'll give him that second round or third round. But Kermani should come in. Yeah, he did ball. Shiloh should get off. And then, he getting all the information from his daddy. So, he can't help but be good. So hopefully when he get to train with the boys this summer, he take off like a rocket. Who you think Money run some offense plays? Nah. Nah. I don't think Money want no offense. Because when he was on offense down here, he didn't really take off like that. When they switched him to DB. Now, we had two DBs that was 5-stars on that team. Exactly. That is a nice secondary. But you got some other DBs on there, too, that be balling. But, okay, we had Kermani down here, but we had a boy named Sam McCall. Sam McCall was committed to Florida State and actually went to Florida. No, he committed to the Gators, decommitted from them, signed with Florida State. I think that running back going to take off. He going to play. Yeah, the Edwards, the true freshman, he gonna play. He was at the Under Armour All American game, which is in Orlando, right up the road from me. Man, he took off on the 40. I think he was the fastest person there on the 40. So he gonna play. He gonna get some burn. Hands down, he'll get some burn. And especially if he can block. If he can block at the college level, he'll play. Because you know them DNs coming off that end and them linebackers ain't playing. Them grown men coming off that end. So if he can handle that, he'll play. But oh yeah, so Kamani had Sam McCall at one cornerback spot. So nobody's gonna throw at Kamani because I mean not Kamani, Sam McCall, because Sam McCall was a 5-star at wide receiver, well DB, but wide receiver too, and punt returner. So they had to throw at Money. Yeah, he did. Edwards did win it, but they had to throw at Money his sophomore season. Because you can't throw at McCall, the other DB that he transferred to Texas A&M now. So you couldn't throw at McCall. You had to throw at Money. But Money took off his sophomore season. That's the season that put Money on the map. It wasn't the junior year. It wasn't the senior year. It was sophomore season. Matter of fact, 2020. 2020, that boy took off. 2020, he took off. I'm talking about interception, 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 interception. All you seen was picks, man. And then listen, the boy hold his own at DB. He was going, like when we got into the playoffs, in the state playoffs, getting ready to run state in Florida, the higher you go up, you know you playing good competition. Yeah, they stopped at now they stopped throwing that Money. But at the beginning, they had to throw at Money because they couldn't throw at Sam McCall. So Money was playing D1 wide receivers in a few of their games that they had. And I'm talking about that boy was locking them boys down. Money was locking big time wide receivers down. That committed to Power Fives, man. I'm talking about locking them down. Straight lockdown. So if Money, Money lifting weights, Money got to lift weights because he probably only like 165, 170. I don't think he that big like that. He tall and real slim. Now, you know, Travis Hunter ain't really that big like that, so I guess it don't matter, but them boys can run, so that's going to be their good thing. They could take off and run. And if you can run like that, and then them boys tall too. I think Money's 6'1" or 6'2", so it's hard to throw over a DB head like that. I'm at the number one, I'm telling my age, but I'm class of 02, right? So in class of 02, I met the number one safety in the country. He transferred to my school. I had a scholarship to Jacksonville State in Alabama. So not Jackson State in Mississippi, but Jacksonville State in Alabama. We call it Jacksonville State Gamecocks. Something like that. I can't remember. So they had a safety that transferred. He was number one safety in the country. That boy was 6'3" and could run. Anytime the quarterbacks threw the ball at him, you couldn't really throw it at him. He could run with the wide receivers. You can't get the ball over his head because he's so tall. And then his arm reach going to stop everything. So the only thing you can really do is throw short balls at him. And that's pretty much a wrap. He going to lock that down. So money being locked down corner and Trap being a lockdown corner plus the other DBs, man, it's going to be hard to get on. But we need a lot of DBs as well at Colorado because they probably going four wide receivers out there in the Pac-12 running them. Boom, 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 boom. Run it again. Boom, 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 boom. So you need DBs. Listen, I don't even know. Listen, I don't want to speak on that one. Coach Prime ain't bringing her out there. I guarantee you he ain't bringing her out there. He not bringing her out there at all. She was good for where he was at. He ain't bringing her out there. Now, he could, but I think she went to black college. I think she was an athlete, maybe in soccer too. So, but he could have told them about, he could have told them about how the gals operate. He know how it is. He been a baller since day one. Everybody been on him since what he said, 89. The man had Florida State. He ain't even had a scholarship no more. The Yankees was paying for it. So he been that guy. So he could have taught them how that go. I ain't know that. Yeah. But I bet she don't come to Colorado. Yeah, she ain't coming to Colorado. He ain't bringing her in there. He don't want that action. He that you know what? I don't think he gonna bring. He ain't really bringing speakers like that. He brought her in for advice, but I think at Colorado, if I'm him, I'm bringing in because now I'm with the big dogs. I got to compete against Nick Saban and all them. I ain't studying her. What I want to do is I want to bring in all my homeboys that's Hall of Famers. He need to bring in Ray Lewis. He ain't bring her in either. Nope. He ain't bringing her in. He ain't bringing no more gals in. No sir. He ain't bringing no more gals. He straight, if he bring a gal in, he gonna probably try to get Oprah Winfrey to come in and talk about how she went from her struggle to big time. That's who he need to bring in. Or somebody who made a come up in sports. But I ain't bringing her. I ain't bringing no gals in like that. Not for no more DM stuff. I pull up the video from when she talked to the team. I ain't doing that no more. I ain't bringing in no more gals. I'm straight. We at the Power Five. I ain't doing none of that. I'm bringing in Ray Lewis at linebacker. I'm bringing in who else he had that he know. You bring in Shannon Sharp to talk. You bring in he can have Michael Vick to come back in. Who the opportunity to play the pack. They do. They do. They do. They can compete right now. Yeah, Oprah. That's who we better bring in. He need to bring in Steve Harvey. Them people will help them boys, man. Somebody that done came up. Even my boy, yeah, I ain't gonna say that name, but yeah. Yeah. He could I bring in football guys only. I'm talking about football guys only. Nobody else. I'm bringing in all those. I bring in Jimmy Johnson, the NFL coach that coached at Miami, and the oh she did. Well, let me get enough money. I give them some iPads. Let me come talk to the boys. I tell them what to do and not to do. I can give it. Yeah. Well, Warren Sapp need to go get that degree ASAP. It ain't hard to go get one. Shoot, go online. Nah, I don't know. I don't really care about bringing in rappers. I just don't. The rappers don't do nothing for me because what they speaking crazy stuff into people's lives. You got all the songs talking stupid stuff. That's what I hope he do. That's what I hope he do. Build the SEC defense at all times. If he, but you know what? Guys gonna want to play for him. They're gonna want to play for him. They gonna want to be at Colorado. And listen, I was in Iowa at one time at a JUCO. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to bring in no rappers either. They messages be negative. Hey, I want to shoot that, bang that, sell these drugs. Man, I don't want my players thinking about that. I need my players on that Steve Harvey tip, not on the marriage stuff, but far as, trying to be a businessman on and off the field. Exactly. You got to just straighten out everything, make everything look good. So you bring in people that's going to motivate the boys outside of football as well as football, and you going to win. But if I'm him, I'm bringing in all ballers, like who dominated. It also bring them rappers around and show them boys just rappers rich and what you listen to ain't. True, but think about the rap music, though. Think about how the rap music say, like, you're speaking all this stuff in your life. Like, people speaking stuff into their life. This is why I don't even listen to rap music no more. Matter of fact, I don't listen to rap music no more. I don't listen to R&B music. I kind of cut all that music out because it's telling you so much. Like my boy Chris, well, I don't know what y'all consider Chris Brown. I don't know if they consider him R&B or whatever. But Chris Brown music can have you thinking the craziest stuff and trying to do the craziest stuff. And then the rap music, they got you thinking you the hardest brother in town. And bruh, in the real world, what you gonna do? You can't take and you ain't need to be running around with no gun at your job or running around with a gun somewhere trying to sell drugs. You need to be focusing on what you're trying to do. So I wouldn't bring no rappers in. Yeah. I'm from Florida. Yeah, I'm in Polk County. I'm in Polk County, man. I'm right up the road. I'm right up the road for you. I'm right up the road for you. So yeah, I don't want nobody bringing in negative information because them rappers and these songs that everybody repeating and they just repeating the song like say the song say, "Oh, I got bad luck. I'm always down on my luck." Now you, yep, Polk County. Now you saying, hold up, I had to, man. I had to, cause it that stuff bring up old different kind of memories. I don't need none of them memories no more. I don't need nothing. I need all positive energy going forward. I want every blessing I can get going forward. And I don't want to deal with nothing that's making me think old stuff and think stupid. So I want all positive information going forward. So that's why I don't listen to none. Yeah, hey, I can't, man. I can't let my mind go slipping like that. So if I'm players, I I don't I think it's hard to not listen to that get motivated music. But this is what I used to always think about. Before the game, you bumping that music to get you crunk. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But think about it. Once the game starts, you hear no more music. You listening to the play. Hey, cover two, cover two. You got cover two, you got the flats, you got the flats. Watch him, watch him. You not thinking about no songs no more. I miss what y'all said right there. You not thinking about no songs. So really, you don't even need the rap music to get you hyped. You already should be being hyped anyways, trying to go where you trying to go. So it's like, yeah, yep, that's what it is. Like you already trying to make it to the lead. That's enough hype for you. Go hard as you can go and get your best shot. Are you lifting weights hard as you can lift weights? Are you working out hard as you can work out? At practice, are you going hard as you can go? And really in life, that's what it is. Are we really in our own lives going hard as we can go? Are you taking each day and trying to truly maximize it? I see people, man, every day, man, that don't have no clue where they going. They just at jobs and just sitting there and all they talking about, well, I got another 20 or 30 years to work. But what else do you want? What do you want to achieve? What dream do you have that you ain't chasing? Everybody got dreams, everybody got gifts, everybody got talents. Take that gift, take that talent, ask God to bless it. Ask God to keep growing it. And then eventually, you don't even got to work for nobody. You could be working for yourself. Whatever that dream is, you could be working for yourself. And most of the players, listen, most of the players may or may not even make it to the league. So say they don't make it to the league. What they gonna do? What's your next move? How you gonna make it? Well, you gotta have your degree. So good thing about the NCAA, they force you to get your degree. You gotta have a certain amount of grades, amount of credits each time, going and going and going. And when you got a certain amount of credits, you killing the game. So now you advancing in your classes and you playing ball. Exactly. Just floating around, wasting time. I'm talking about and the days going by fast. Y'all know it's almost March. Then before you know it, we'll be crunk that the spring game came. Then we'll be getting ready for the football season. Then we'll be doing it again. It'll be back over. The cycle be going over and over and over. And then you'll wonder where 20 years done went. 30 years done went. But nah, man, if I'm a player, I'm asking coach to bring Steve Harvey in because I want to know how can I attack something and become good at something and then venture off into other stuff. Like Steve Harvey told jokes and now he hosting all these shows. Well, imagine if a football player, his goal was to go to the NFL. Say he went, like I know guys who went to the NFL and some of them played exactly, don't have no purpose and they be lost. But I know guys who went to the NFL that was on my team. I'm talking about I witnessed a first round DB and then I witnessed a 6 or 7 round DB. The first round DB, this boy, I'm going to listen to him today then. The wide receiver, the DB that I played with that went first round, this boy could run. I'm talking about straight fly. He was probably about 190. He was like 5'10". Dallas drafted him in 2008. That boy was fast. But the other DB that went to a black college, he got drafted first round as well. He was slim he was like Cromartie. Travis Hunter by 6'1", could fly. I'm talking about straight, get out of there. So them boys could fly. And then the one that played in the league the longest was the Tennessee State DB, Dominique Cromartie. He played in the league the longest out of all the boys. And then Mike, he played a few years in the league. Then he got out the league. Now the other DB, his name was Trey. Jaguars drafted him and they ended up cutting him. But that boy picked off everything. So Mike had a lot of speed. Yeah. He'll do that. He do that every day with him. He do that every day. Hey, he do that every day. Yeah. I like that. He do it every day. But who that is? Y'all threw me off on what I was saying. But the boy went first round. The other one went the sixth or seventh round. He didn't play that long. Then I had another DB went sixth round. He played like 4 years. Then I had another DB that I knew that I was on my squad, and he went second round. Now, the second round DB, he was small. He was probably 5'10", maybe 170, 180. But he had them skills where he hung in there. So they got a lot of years, but the guys who you might think get a lot of years don't get a lot of years. But now, all them boys out the league now, and they got to do something else. They in the range of, say some of them got out around their early 30s, and some of them got out a few years ago, so they was no more than 34. So you got your whole life to work. What do you do if you do make it to the league and you do make a lot of money, but once your money stop, that money's there and it make interest, but it ain't like the interest making you $10 million a year unless you got a whole bunch. Yeah. And he would. I think he would. I think he'll be a big help to him. You know who else I think they could bring in? Desi Banks. Desi Banks played ball, and then now he had to transition from playing ball. He wasn't no star like, all them boys that he recruiting right now, but he still played ball, had the dream of playing ball, but didn't make it. So he had to transition. What's your next gift? And he took off on his next gift. And then who else you got? You got you could even bring in Country Wayne, man. You could bring in Country Wayne to speak to them boys as well. He got a lot of information. How he did dumb stuff, and then he turned it back on and he took off. So you could take that as well. And that boy could bring a lot of knowledge. But at the end of the day, y'all, I'm telling you, man, I believe you could put me on record. Now, if it get ugly at the beginning, it get ugly, but I think Coach Prime could win 8 games, man. I ain't looking at the schedule to try to figure out which game is going to be the 8. I want him to take off right in the first 3 games. I'm talking about knocking them out. Knock out TCU, knock out Nebraska, knock out Colorado State. Start 3-0. Man, he'll get so many recruits coming off of that. And then ESPN gonna have to, college game, they gonna have to come to either the TCU game, Nebraska game, or the USC game. One of them games, but to me, they gotta go early and get one of the early games because you don't know how Colorado gonna end up, but everybody hoping Colorado will take off. And then like the Pac-12, they looking to sign their TV contract. You know they didn't sign the TV contract early because they wanted, oh, yeah. I want that. I want the 8 wins. Because the 8 wins going to give him the coach of the year. I think he's going to get coach of the year right out the gate. You think so? I think 8 wins. I know he'll get a bowl game. He'll get a bowl game. 10 games. I want that. That's what you got? Hey, listen. I want to talk crazy and say he going to get into the championship, the Pac-12 championship. That's what I want. I want to get that Pac-10 championship. I actually, if he can knock off you, what if he knock off 4 straight games and knock off that USC, boy, you talking about the recruits. And do y'all know he one of them offensive linemen that from California, the offensive lineman from California, the true freshman, I believe he gonna commit. And then I believe he got players on his team. Then all these boys be connected. I believe that's gonna bring more commits. Exactly. It's gonna be must-see TV. Who gonna stop them? Ain't nobody gonna be. Look, really, what coach you know played in the Major League Baseball and big time football? Nobody. Then on top of that, got a gold jacket. It's no coach coaching. Let me think before I say that. Yep. I don't think it's no coach in the country coaching that got a gold jacket. Well, I'm talking about at the college level. I know at least at the college level. It's no Coach Prime. Which say he wasn't sent to lose. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I think God really blessed him. I think God blessed him like that too. I don't think no coach is like Coach Prime, man. Like, listen, we all liked him when we was growing up. Our parents know who he is. And all the recruits that say the kids right now, they came from the class of '02 and '05s and '06 and '07. That's their kids. Well, all of them know who Deion is. So they love him. Then if they don't know him, the grandparents love him. So they love him. So everywhere you look, Coach Prime balling. I wouldn't even think about the World Series. So he's been everything that they want to have and do. He done been there. You can't stop him. So it's like, why would I go play with another coach and I could play with Coach Prime and take off? I can play with Coach Prime. I could get all the information. And then his DB coach played in the league. The offensive coordinator, y'all listen, y'all go look up Sean Lewis, man. The boy had a quarterback named, the quarterback that I took a liking to, his name was Dustin Crum. Exactly. Nobody but Coach Prime could bring a 1-11 team this much attention. And then, like they said, he sold out the spring game, man. The spring game gets sold out. They ain't had that happen ever. I think they said it took 7 years or more of spring games just to add up the 30,000 that he got. So the man is a show every way he go. And then y'all seen the night that he took the job, everybody was out there hollering his name. And then check this out. Guess who like talking about him because it get up all their rankings? ESPN. Guess who like talking about him because it get up all their rankings? On 3, 24/7, Rivals. All of them like talking about Coach Prime because it take up all their ratings. Like when you go look at anything on Deion, the ratings up. Listen, they was talking about him the other day about the comments he said. Man, why people take stuff so much serious? Like, why everybody gotta just pinpoint everything? But look, that's still attention that get brought right back to Prime. So however you slice that pie, the man still locking it down. They own him. I'm talking about exactly a marketing genius. Like everything he do, his name out there. And you know they probably gonna do another Prime series with him at Colorado. So, yep, money. And then check this out, y'all. He gotta be if I'm a player on the squad, I'm going to coach, man, saying, man, how can I excel? Well, you already kind of know how to excel. Like as far as get your schoolwork, lift weights hard, go hard. But I want to know how to do that marketing stuff. How to get my YouTube up if I'm a player. How to get everything going so I can build a following as a player. So when you leave, you already on top. Yeah, he gonna kill it. You know that dark series gonna go hard, and everybody gonna want to see the behind the scenes at Colorado. So you can't beat that. You cannot stop that. Like Coach Prime guy, he got it locked up, man. But if the main thing is if he take off this season, man, it's gonna be crazy. Yeah. See, if I'm them, I'm asking him how to get an NIL deal. which we all know you got to shine on the field. Is, man, who would have knew? Like, who would have thought that Colorado would be the spot? Colorado done turned into a gold mine. And then, listen, and he's showing you so much because he going touring around the city, showing you all the restaurants. And then you know what, too? You know what, too? I don't think it's really nothing to do in college. Like I don't want to say it like that, but it ain't like you being at FAM in Tallahassee and you got FAM and Florida State sitting right there in the same city with 1,000 things to do, fathers with students. I don't think Boulder like that. I don't think Boulder. And then I just can't picture them wanting to go to the club like that. All I can picture them is saying, hey, man, we got to grind. It's beautiful up here, but we got to grind to get to that league. We got to grind to get to that league. And that's the focus every single day. Grind and get to that league. Grind and get to that league. And if I'm them, man, I would be documenting myself. If I'm on Colorado team, knowing everybody watching Colorado, yeah, they got that. But I ain't fooling with none of that. None of that. I'm going straight to the weight room, straight to class, straight to the library, straight to film study, straight back to my room. Period. Nothing. I'm calling back home and I'm gonna have me a girlfriend at the house. I ain't going with nothing up there. No sir. If I'm them, I ain't playing no games. I ain't trying to get caught up. I ain't trying to miss my blessing. I ain't trying to miss my opportunity. Yeah, I ain't doing nothing. Not that it could go wrong, but I ain't doing that. But yeah, everybody watching Colorado. So why wouldn't you post videos? I would be on there. Now you gotta grind first. You gotta grind. I would make sure I grind hard, and I would just tell them how we doing. I bring my phone out to like some one-on-ones, and you will see me doing one-on-ones if I'm a DB or the wide receiver, or I'll show you something, or I'll show you how it is around Colorado. I will be building that up. Or if a kid can play the piano, man, get on there and play the piano. If a kid can sing, man, get on that thing and sing, man. Because everybody using Instagram and Twitter, but, man, use all the social media for your next move. What's up?
Daddy,
what's that? Let me see.
I want to see that. Eat that, sir.
No, you can eat this. Hold up. Yeah, you can eat that. Yeah, man. If I'm them, I'm speaking to. I'm taking advantage of what Deion offering. He's the spotlight. He's the show. Yeah, everybody want to see him. So I think it's the DB name Matt. I want to say his name Jeremy Matt, but I'm not sure. I know his last name Matt, and he played DB. Right, it is. YouTube to come up right now. If I'm players, I'm locked in on YouTube. I'm grinding. So, and I would keep my image clean, man. I wouldn't be cussing on there. I wouldn't be playing stupid music on there. I wouldn't play nothing that's cussing. I wouldn't play nothing that's violating somebody, that's saying something that may hurt somebody. I'm keeping easy music. Well, what you mean they messed up? What you mean they messed up? With the music? You know, somebody asked Coach Prime today. He said he was talking about God, about how about as a man thinking so he is. Yes, Jeremy Mack. He put out a YouTube, and I believe his YouTube channel gonna grow. Jimmy Horn put out a YouTube, and I believe he is gonna grow. I believe if I'm on Colorado, exactly, it's all it is entertainment. Because you got the kicker destroying. Man, he was growing and he was making money, but nobody wasn't really focused on destroying like that until the NCAA and UCF said, you gotta pick, make money or keep your scholarship. Well, if I'm him, I ain't going to, if he didn't think he was going to the league, why even worry about trying to go to the NFL? And you can get YouTube and just grow it. And you see, I think that boy say his YouTube started out making $1,200 a month, and then it went up to $2,000. Then it went up to. Then he say one day out of the blue he got like a $7,000 check, then a $11,000 check, then a $14,000 check. So He said, just imagine if y'all seen it right now. So, whoo, just know. And all he doing is touring around, showing one-on-ones, and the XFL showing him love. Everybody showing love. So right now, social media is the new newspaper. Social media, the new newspaper. Social media is the new radio. Social media really is the new everything. Like whatever was old that gave us all the information, social media do that. So if I'm a player, I'm gonna build. If I'm at Colorado, I'm getting on it. I'm getting on it. But if I'm anywhere, if I'm any walks of life, I'm on YouTube, and I'll be on. Really, I'll be on YouTube, and I'll check out everything else, but I'll definitely be on YouTube. So if all the Colorado players take advantage of dealing with Coach Prime, man, I'll go in there and talk to him. And I ask Coach, can I turn on the phone and record us talking? I ain't gonna say nothing crazy. I just wanna talk to you about life. Boom, yeah, turn it on, big dog. Then I ask him, Coach, man, how if you was me, and I know you want to go to the league, but say I don't make it to the league, what would you be doing right now? He got to tell you, doing your work. Who is that? Who that one is? That he at Colorado? I'm gonna look that one up. If he is, I don't know who that one is. That's bad. Everybody on their phone. Right. So you got people on their phone every single day. The phone, look, everybody got their phone on them. Everybody. You know, I know they say I don't watch the news no more. It's too much negative stuff on the news. Matter of fact, no more. So he's with who? The Taylor. He with CU. But is he with CU? But if okay, I'm gonna look him up too. I'm gonna look up Wiggins and I'm gonna look up him. Yeah, I'm gonna look both of them up. I'm looking them up tonight. But if I'm anybody, I'm using my phone for money. Y'all know I've been thinking about this thing for the longest. Okay, I'm gonna look him up. Here's safety. I'm gonna look him up. They said money don't grow on trees. Well, I think the new way of money is your cell phone. Your cell phone could change your whole life. This cell phone got me connecting with y'all. And if I didn't ever attempt to get on here, you wouldn't know me, I wouldn't know you. But now we building a family and we're gonna grow together. We're gonna grow together. We're gonna grow all throughout this year and so on and so forth. But listen, if y'all don't got YouTube, I would get on if I was y'all. Just how Colorado, see how everybody don't. Well, who beating on that though? That's Jack. Hey, if I'm Colorado and you know how Deion, hold on, what boy? My son trying to beat the door down. What boy? Come in. You coming in? Come on. So if I'm anybody that want extra money, extra flow, I'ma get on YouTube and show you all my talents. I'm gonna get on YouTube and show you all my gifts and talents. If I'm a player and I don't know if I'm gonna make it to the league, because you don't know. Like it's a wide receiver right now at FAMU. This boy is bad. Xavier Smith. I'm talking about he a baller. Now, we don't know how the NFL gonna act with him. I don't know if the NFL gonna let this boy get drafted. Well, I ain't saying let, but you know how teams act. Oh, he's 5'9" or 5'10". But he ran a 4.3. The boy can fly. Listen, if I'm him, I'm documenting everything about me. My name high, everything, everybody liking me. But you know what else good too? You got the XFL, the USFL, the CFL. So that's, and the NFL. That's 4 leagues. So Deion producing them. And it just made me think, what's up, boy? What's up? Deion got on that I think his last name Miller. Miller finna go to the league. Miller gonna be a draft pick. They got Miller, they saying midday, in the middle of the days to getting drafted at the back end. Miller going to get drafted. That's going to be 2 players that Coach Prime got drafted. Just that fast, y'all. 2 players. Now imagine he finna get big dogs and big dogs. Like this class of 24 class, they finna be unstoppable. I think this 24 class going to take off even more. And then when they take off even more, who going to stop him? Exactly. A bunch of 4 and 5 stars, y'all. I'm talking about straight going to the league. Hey, but man, that's my time, man. I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna get back with my family. I just wanted to check. Yeah, Aubrey Miller. Oh, and he had Nugget. Nugget got drafted to the USFL. Not the USFL. Yeah. The USFL. Oh, Bolden got drafted too. See, but y'all, I think I want to start doing these lives on Fridays at 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock, man. Y'all just let me know in the comments if y'all want me to jump on and talk with y'all or what. But I enjoyed it. I'm gonna get back with my family and my kiddos, and we're gonna call it a night. But I'm gonna keep producing these videos, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think or who y'all want me to talk about or who y'all want me to check out. Okay, I will. I do that. I do that. I'm thinking I'm a I enjoyed y'all too. And now listen, I love all football. I don't know if y'all just want me to talk about Colorado only, but I'm talking about I love all football. I'm talking about all college. We could ride out, but we'll figure it out. But I enjoyed y'all, man. I'm finna kick it with the fam, and y'all want to do it? Okay, let's figure it out right now. Do y'all want to do? Hold on, Jack. Hold on, boy. Do y'all want to do next Friday at 8 o'clock Eastern, or y'all want to do 7 o'clock Eastern next Friday? Somebody give me something, and I go from there. Hold up, boy. I'll let you out. Let me let you out. There you go. Anytime? Alright. Well, Friday anytime? Alright, cool. Well, I stick with Fridays. Now when football season come, I like to go to high school games. So we'll figure out how I could adjust my time on Fridays. But I think Friday is a good day because ain't nothing else going on but football and yeah. Okay. Well then man, hey, listen. I truly appreciate y'all taking time to rock with me, to listen with me, man. I want to end it. I don't know if y'all into prayers and all that, but I want to end it saying, man, Lord, I ask that everybody listening have a blessed life, have a blessed family. Man, Lord, I hope you straighten out everybody's path. You bless them financially. You bless them mentally. You bless them spiritually. You bless them in every area of their life, Lord. I hope God blessing y'all like 10 times over, man. And may his goodness and mercy follow y'all for all the days of y'all life, man. May your mama, your daddy, your grandma, your granddad, your cousins, your uncles, your aunties, your nieces, your nephews, everybody be blessed, man. And I'll catch y'all on this next go round. Let's rock out again next Friday, and let's do what we do, y'all.